Hi everyone! Happy spring season to you all. This full moon, a warm moon, occurring in Libra, plenty of blooming flowers all around, sweet aromas from them and all. Hoping you find a moment or two to take in all these wonderful gifts from the universe to you. Seeing all the blooming flowers, and as the worms are surfacing to the ground as the warmer weather is setting in, the days are so much longer and brighter as well. March is a time for closure as well as new beginnings. It is either the third month or the 12th month of the year, depending on which calendar is used. Astrologically, March is the 12th month, bringing closure of that previous year's cycle, in this case 2020, to an end. March is the 12th zodiac sign. 12 numerologically, I'm so sorry, adds to 3. 3 is about creative expressions, whereas number 1 is about leadership and new beginnings, and 2 is all about duality and balance, just like the Libra sign embodies. This full moon, occurring on Sunday 28th of March, will peak at 7:48 p.m. GMT time. It's occurring in the Libra sign during Jupiter hour. That is just so auspicious for us. This is another influence of the Jupiter having for us, bringing in that transformational and expansion energy for us all, because we had it last month and I believe we had it in January as well as December, so we have all of that support for us to help with our transformations. Sunday is also ruled by the sun. 28 has a 10 energy, being 2 and 8 adds up to 10. So 10 is just, it is the same energy as 1. And one is all about new beginnings. 2 is all about duality, and 8 is for success. Libra is ruled by Venus, so we have another influence of the planetary influence from Venus for us again, and that is just bringing in lots of blessings. It's symbolized by the scales of balance, and also the colors for this time around are pink and green, and the element is the air element. Within the northern hemisphere, we are welcoming in the new warmer seasons. In the tropical areas, they're getting wetter seasons, whereas in the southern hemisphere, they're welcoming in the colder seasons. So this moon actually has different names to it. It's also known as the chrome moon, the sap moon, as in the sugar sap, the crust moon, and the lenten or Paschal moon, as well as the wind moon. Obviously, it's happening during Easter season this time around, and also it's the changing of the weather patterns within the northern hemisphere as well as southern hemispheres. So it's quite windy this time around. So hence the names. Yeah. This is a wonderful closure of 2020 yearly cycle. As it's occurring on a Sunday, it's bringing in extra positivity as we draw a close to the 2020 cycle. The sun represents warmth, continuation, growth, success, and rejuvenation. It's a time to focus on success so far achieved, with a sense of gratitude for what has been given to you. The Pisces season also just coming to an end, but as we just had a new moon in Pisces this March, this influence will remain until September, when the full moon occurs in Pisces. So you can still use these energetic influences to help you with your growth and transformations. I have added the video link below for you with the new moon in March we had just a couple of weeks back, so you can refer to that. It has lots of great tips you can refer back to. Yeah, so we had the gateway to the divine help us open up in February as well, as a Jupiter influence with the new moon occurring on a Thursday. So these are beneficial influences for you all. Remember, what you focus on grows. The energy you focus on will determine your experiences. 2020 was a challenging year for the whole world and changed our livelihoods enormously. Use this time to focus on what unfavorable experiences you had for yourself and release them, focusing on gratitude for the lessons you learned. For instance, I had a big revelation for myself that I didn't really believe in myself and never felt good enough and worthy of fantastic experiences, and held on to so many fears from all the traumas I experienced during my childhood, many of which I forgot about. So this full moon is a perfect time for us all to go within and find those deep held fears that you're holding on to, which are stopping you from advancing and bettering yourself. Some qualities of this Libra full moon include: partnerships are likely to be really doing very well round about now, and also you have a peacefulness and calmness, just like when you're walking outdoors and you look at and see all the blooming flowers. It just has a peaceful, calm kind of feel about it. And also this energy brings in the justice and equality for us, as well as self-indulgence, like you find yourself feeling like, oh, let me give myself a treat or two. It will be that influence will be felt so much around this time. Also, you feel like organizing your places and just generally planning out things that you like to do for the next coming few weeks. You will find that these qualities are heightened due to the Libra full moon's influence. Some strengths and likes of this Libra full moon: you will find that you are more cooperative, you're kind of diplomatic when you're dealing with people, more gracious as well, and fair-minded, as well as interactive with people. You'll be more social and quick-witted as well, and just generally optimistic. And you'll also find like you love harmony, great gentleness, as well as sharing and being outdoors, which is perfect because now the parks, oh my god, they look so gorgeous. Anyway, some weaknesses and dislikes: you might find yourself feeling indecisive, or also avoiding confrontations because you cannot just be involved with those. You're kind of like, wow, I don't want to be a part of this. And you also might hold on to grudges because of unresolved things that you might be experiencing yourself. And if you are like in a really low vibration, you might feel self-pity as well. And also you find yourself like feeling really, really unhappy about injustices that are happening around you as well, or in the societies around you. So during this month, these qualities will be heightened due to the influences of the Libra full moon. Use this time to make the most of them by applying the positive aspects to yourself. Be mindful of these things happening, especially a few days before the full moon day occurs. You'll be having heightened emotions and feelings as people manipulate each other. Also, increased judgments from others. Instead, try and remain calm while dealing with situations. So take time out to be creative and use your imaginations to resolve challenges. Confrontations may occur as people may not admit their faults. I experienced this myself over the weekend. So if it happens, just know that it's because of the influences that are happening astrologically. But yeah, it's a good time to focus on the dominant thoughts within your mind, as these will reveal what frequency and vibrations you're in. Reflect on them and allow them to surface up. They just will anyway, so it's essential to deal with them. So when you deal with them, you'll be able to release the unfavorable ones. So your frequency matches the experiences or the reality that you will experience, whereas the vibrations indicate what mood or like what energies you kind of feeling within yourself. Your thoughts, you should evaluate these, as these will bring awareness to the kind of things you're focusing on, as these ultimately will affect the experiences and determine the experiences that you have. So Libra, as an air sign, is represented by the scales, which are all about balance, harmony, equilibrium of all things. So the equilibrium is all about acceptance and allowance. Surrender to your highest purpose and live in alignment with your divine plan. As we just had a new moon in the Pisces on 13th of March, it's a water sign which represents emotions. These influences will be felt intensely around the full moon. So just really be mindful of these happening. It is the full moon's influence on us all. So this Libra full moon will bring in the urge for expression of deeper held emotions which you could nurture as part of your continued transformation. There will be an increased urge to care for yourself as well as treat yourself, maybe redecorate or renovate your living spaces. Speak aloud or script out your emotions that you would like to let go of and release them to the divine helpers. Then, after you have released them, speak the intentions you'd like to manifest the next few weeks. This is a great time to script in your journal or vision board or vision book or maybe your movie board. Decorate it as well. We are tapping into the Libra energy of creation to help us in our transformations and manifestation of great experiences. This full moon is a perfect time to fully reflect on our past experiences. If you can reflect on the year's experience, that would be even better, as this is a great opportunity to heal through any unfavorable experiences you had or any habits that don't really serve you, and ponder on what you'd like to develop instead. Just go through your journal and just check and see what kind of habits you'd like to work on, and or things that you feel no longer serve you as well. Just take a note of them. Yeah. Some techniques you could apply include journaling, releasing ritual, cleansing salt baths, Reiki healing, movement, like you just shake it all off and release it, yeah, and just dance it off, and because this helps to release the energies around your auric field, yeah. And also you could practice gratitude, listen to some music, some drums or bells or chimes as well. Oh, I love that. That's really, really good. It helps a lot. You can also practice some affirmations, or maybe say some prayers and speak aloud those affirmations, by the way. It really, really helps, and with the transformation overall. And also another great thing, perfect for this time around, is connecting with friends on a similar journey to share experiences with them. Because remember, we're having that influence of the Venus, which is all about love, as well as the influence that it's occurring on a Sunday. Sunday is all about joy and just generally great experiences for us all. So another thing that we could do is search deep within any parts of your wounded self, especially this past year that brought in changes for so many. Like there were so many losses, frustrations, anger, disappointments, resentments. We had so many of those. These emotions should be acknowledged. Find peace with them and release them, as this helps you to heal. Venus, as well as the Sun, showering in loving energy and renewal, vitality and motivation for us all. So, as you release and let go of the worries, you can focus on what experiences you'd like to materialize for yourself within the next coming weeks. Let the divine help us guide you in the next steps to follow. The full moon heightens the emotions. If you are predominantly, excuse me, oh, pardon me, if you are predominantly positively minded, the experiences will be positive. The situations you experience will mostly be positive as well, complementary of praise. On the other hand, though, if your thoughts are mostly anxious, of worry, fear, or regrets, then this will heighten negative emotions. There is likely to be contention, arguments, complaints, or frustrations, or instigations as well. So be on the lookout for these. Finding balance in everything is what the full moon in Libra is bringing in for you. This will help you better deal with situations that cannot be controlled and find enjoyment in the things you can control, trusting in the unfolding of your life's mission. In the right place at the right time, everything falls into place, and you will find that all things happen, excuse me, for your greatest good. Blessings and continued elevation to you all. Happy Libra full moon, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, like and share it with a friend or two. See you all soon. Take care.